I'm just making sure, waiting for this thing to actually pop up that eye notification thing before I turn my camera on, because I also have to turn my bedroom light on and everything, people. I've been looking forward to this all day, and it was a freaking insane day at work today. There we go. There's the eyeball thing. But like I said, I don't know if anybody heard it the first time, but I've been looking forward to watching this race all freaking day. Sorry about that. They're just going through driver introductions right now. I have to have my TV muted so I don't have to worry about getting a freaking claim or anything like that. There's my pick for the race, freaking Chase Elliott. Don't get wrecked, Chase. People freaking wrecking like crazy in this race. Look at the people representing freaking Chase Elliott right there, man. And there's the first freaking truck of the night. I don't know who drives the 41 this year. I couldn't hear the name because like I said, I have the freaking TV turned down, like practically all the way down. There's Ryan Blaney, brother-in-law knows him. Like I was saying, it was freaking crazy busy today at work. I'm just doing something real quick. Just checking on something. All right. Just had to do something. I'm just doing something. Sorry if I'm being quiet and everything, guys. I'm just doing something, like I said. There we go. Just freaking had to get the shit out. Man, I had a mess with this freaking thing. hate this freaking thing. Freaking piece of junk. Sorry. Trying to freaking get it so I can actually see the names of the people. I doubt that Pebble did anything. Suck a dick, Kyle Busch. Hate that guy. I'm really hoping that Chase freaking wins this race. Or Larson, who, by the way, wearing the shirt. Hey, my dog's barking outside. I just had to check something, sorry. There we go. Just had to make sure. Something. Just had to do something. It's not a commercial right now, it's for freaking pizza. Papa John's is so freaking gross. They don't, and they freaking just had an advertisement for freaking New York style pizza. They don't know freaking how to do that, right? Freaking the joints, freaking where I grew up going to, freaking back home in New York, know how to do pizza the New York way. Freaking that way, freaking sucks ass. You're just flexing that championship trophy, aren't you, Kyle? Chase should have won that race, by the way. Where the hell is it? I know I picked it out. Well, there it is. And speaking of Chase, this is his championship winning car. The diecast anyway. I can't. I don't know if you can see it the greatest. Lighting in this room freaking sucks. Doesn't help that the freaking number is bright as shit, but it's his championship winning car. Here's one of my favorite NASCAR diecasts that's ever been made. That took me forever to get. Dale Jr.'s Daytona 500 winning one. That way, I'm not going to be showing off a bunch of my diecasts. You know, I have a whole box full of them, and some right here next to me. But you know. Still can't believe they. I wonder how long it took them to build this place. Probably took them like a good chunk of last year. Came prepared. Because it's going to be a long night, people. It's going to be a long one. And there's going to probably be a lot of wrecks, a lot of cautions, and a lot of pissed off people. Including me, probably. I don't know if anybody remembers this guy, but here's Ricky Carmichael's old car. I think the thing cost me a small fortune almost. I'm not going to say how much, though. I don't want my parents to yell at me, because if they find out how much I spent on this freaking car and anybody, they're going to kill me. I like to know who pilots the freaking drone. They fly over these places. One of these days, it's going to pilot that thing right into someone's car, and I will laugh when it happens. What is my freaking dog barking at? Jesus Christ. There's Cameron Haley. I recognize him. Harvick can screw off. Hamlin can screw off. Logano can go F himself. Kyle Busch can go freaking, I don't know, freaking Keselowski can go drop dead too. Can you tell who I don't like in this freaking series? Just checking something. I did see one of the last chance qualifiers not that long ago before this thing started. I wanted to see everything that was going on today, but I didn't get the chance to. I was at work. It sucks that I was at work and had to miss the other shit. But what can you do? Shit happens. I feel old just seeing some of these guys in the booth right now. You got freaking Jeff Gordon, freaking Boyer. Gordon was in the thing earlier. You got Tony Stewart. I can't really tell who it is that they're talking to. Either way, I'm just looking forward to this race. It's going to be fun to watch. Also, if you're hearing like any sounds in the background, freaking like my file I'm going beeping, or freaking if you hear something outside like a douchebag driving by my house, I apologize. And there's the fire alarm, by the way. You're probably going to be hearing that quite a bit. I wonder how many of these cars are going to be die casts when this is over. Because you know how sometimes they make die casts of cars after a certain race. Like they'll probably make a bunch of Daytona 500 ones. Which I'm going to watch, but I don't know if I'll do a live reaction to it or not. Probably not, but depending on how the finish goes, I'll probably do a video on it. I don't know. I'm just looking forward to this race. And I'm looking forward to the 500. Larson! He's on TV. At least he was. I hate how freaking long these freaking bits before the race are. Freaking like they have all these interviews and everything. It's like, just freaking get to the race. Like, Christ's sake, people. Anybody else ever get annoyed with that? Or is it just me? Hey, Suarez. I think I have one of your old diecasts in my box over here. I know it's not yet, dude. It hasn't even started yet. But I don't know how long this race is going to be, but it's going to be a while. I'll tell you that much, bro. And like I said, it hasn't even started yet. You know. And I know I said before, this wasn't going to be a diecast related thing, but this is one of my favorite Dale Senior diecast, the old Coke one he drove once, and Junior's last ride one. I've seen this car at his shop and everything, and I've seen him when he drove this car. I just was glad that he brought this car home safe. Oh, God damn it. There goes that car. No, and nobody's ever told me I look like Dale Jr., dude, but somebody once told me I look like Mario. Don't ask me how the hell I look like a fucking Italian plumber. And sorry for my language, by the way. But I appreciate that I look like Dale Jr. to you, dude. I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke or not, but I don't care. But I appreciate it either way. I hate these freaking commercials. And this is what 50% of the race is going to be. It's these freaking commercials. It's like freaking watching AEW every freaking week. It's just commercials on commercials. But at least with AEW, you get the freaking picture-in-picture thing. And before anybody asks, I can't raise the volume on my TV freaking because I don't want to get a freaking copyright claim or anything on this, and I can't. And I no idea how if I even wanted to show the freaking race or anything. So I apologize in advance. I just figured I'd do this because I thought it would be fun, and maybe I might get freaking some views. I don't know. Freaking trying to grow the channel here, people. Oh, you like the freaking Infinite poster? Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, I haven't played Infinite in a while because there's a lot of issues going around with that game. I just don't want to deal with it right now. That, and it's more fun when I play with a close friend of mine. He's just been so busy with his own crap lately. We haven't had a chance to play anything together in a while. And somehow he has time to play Dead by Daylight. That doesn't make absolutely no sense, but whatever. And, I don't know how to hack the games like webkins, but whatever. To each their own. And speaking of Halo, as soon as I can find it, where the hell did I put you? There you are. I even got Dale Jr.'s Halo 5 Guardians diecast. I had to get it off of freaking Amazon, but I got it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's the Halo 5 diecast. I know he didn't do well driving this car, but I was just happy he brought it home without crashing the damn thing. That's all I ask with some of these cars. If you can't win the race with them, don't fucking crash them. I still have to get that Kevin Harvick Gravedigger car. That car was fucking awesome. Race is about to start here soon. They're doing the whole remove your hats thing. I miss going to races. I haven't been to one since the whole freaking Rona thing started. Last one I went to was with my dad for my birthday. Went the Chase Elliott wanted the Roval. I almost was afraid that he wasn't going to win that race because freaking when he went head on to the wall, but thank God he freaking was able to win that race. If I had the money and if I was able to, I would have probably gone to this. I want to go to a race again someday. I'm just grabbing my phone. Sorry. Yeah, my TV down there. You guys are probably going to be hearing a lot of freaking background crap. Sorry. Crazy to think that this track is smaller than Martinsville somehow. And just from watching what I've seen of the qualifying races and freaking last chance qualifier, there's been more wrecks at this place than there ever was in Martinsville. Also, I apologize. My camera is shit. I'm using my laptop camera. Not the greatest, but it's what I have to work with. Going for almost 20 minutes already. I had to check something, sorry. Larson, you and Chase are my picks. Don't get wrecked. Especially considering the fact how much of a wreck fest it's already been today. Is that an AC-130? No, it's not. Never mind. I thought that freaking plane that was just flying over the track was a freaking AC-130. All the Modern Warfare 2 players freaking who If anybody sees this, will know what I'm talking about. Hey. I honestly wish I could have freaking. I wish, like, if I should have, if I had the time, I would have rearranged my room for just this, so I could freaking show you guys freaking the Dale Jr. hood I have in my closet right now. If I could, I had that freaking some bitch freaking hung up, but I don't have anywhere to put it, and I don't have any way to hang that up. But I would freaking show it off if I could. I would get it out of my closet, but I don't want to right now. Why would you put a fish sandwich on top, along with a chicken sandwich, along with freaking a Big Mac and a Big Mac together? What the frick? McDonald's commercial, by the way. Commercials on commercials on commercials on commercials on the motherfucking commercials! I get annoyed by the commercials, by the way. I'll have to watch those freaking Pokemon later videos later. I was just looking at my phone for a second. Sorry. I have to do this freaking real quick. Oh, so far so good. No, nothing freaking certain people yet. And those certain people are being freaking Nascar. As long as I think I keep my TV turned down, nobody can actually hear anything from the freaking actual race and whatever. I think it'll be fine. Finally, about to start the race for real soon, here in a second. I guess Jeff Gordon's supposed to be the Grand Marshal, but he freaking missed his cue. There he is. Oh, it gets multiple people who are Grand Marshals. I have enough grand marshals much? Holy crap. We're like a half a dozen people here doing this that are going to be starting this thing. My dad grew up watching Reggie Bush playing football back in the day. Nice to know that he's still around. And I really hope all those people that are wearing a shirt right now freaking at least wearing sunscreen because they're probably going to get sunburned like crazy. And trust me, you do not want that. I had sunburn all over my face and everything, and it freaking sucked. That's actually kind of cool. Got a freaking flame that's lit on top of the freaking archery of the Coliseum. It's like the Olympics, which I'm pretty sure are going on right now. Winter Olympics. They just gave the command for the drivers to start their engines, which means within probably another commercial break, they're actually going to start the damn race. Finally. Yeah, kid, you might want to put some headphones on. Don't be like me and you lose freaking almost all your hearing. Someone's putting their trash in the corner outside. I wonder if anybody's actually won that 10 grand from Clint Boyer. Kevin Harvick needs to freaking retire. He ain't got it anymore. I was just looking at something. It's windy as shit apparently there. And look at that freaking packed house. That place is freaking packed. And here I thought they didn't sell out the place after when I seen that there was a lot of empty seats during the freaking last year's qualifier. But that was probably just a lot of the people who were freaking out, probably freaking looking around the haulers and everything. Nope, wait, nope. There's some empty seats right there in that corner, and maybe in some other places, but still, a lot of people are freaking there. The place is practically almost just about sold out. Can't sell out all the seats, but you could sell a good 95%, 96 maybe. Tyler Reddick and Kyle Busch on the front row. Justin Haley, figuring of all people, is in the second one with Logano, aka the biggest douche in figuring NASCAR. Suarez and Chase Briscoe and row behind them. Briscoe is driving the 14 car. Larson and William Byron, another one of my favorites. Hopefully one of the Hendricks guys wins this race. Austin Dillon and Ricky Stenhouse, who I'm amazed still has a freaking ride. No offense against Ricky Stenhouse, by the way. Michael McDowell, last year's Daytona 500 champion, freaking by a miracle, and Christopher Bell. Ryan Blaney and Cole Custer. Custer's driving the 41 car still, thankfully. Eric Jones in the 43 car, and Chase has been the same row as him. Ryan Preece and Denny Hamlin and the row behind Chase and that freaking Eric Jones. Suck a dick, Hamlin, by the way. Bubba, Wallace, and Harvick. Harrison Burton with and AJ Allmendinger are in the same row together. And at the end of the field is Truex. I just wonder how many of these guys are actually going to bring their cars home and they're not freaking destroyed. There's that damn fire alarm again. How many laps is this race? 1 sec. Oh. I couldn't see from that far away how many laps it is. It's 150 laps. Only green flag laps count. And apparently at lap 75 there's a mid-race break. Or whatever the hell it is. Considering the fact how small this track is, they're going to be burning through laps like quicker than you can freaking snap your fingers. Let's go, Hendricks! Chase, Byron, or Larson? Preferably Chase. For this dude. And I'm talking about Larson, by the way. Those guys are looking like they're having a great time, man. We are green people! See if anybody wrecks in this first turn. Somebody take out Kyle Busch, please. And amazingly, nobody's wrecked yet. They actually got to the first lap without wrecking. Holy crap. Tyler Hendricks, please take out freaking Kyle, please. Justin Haley's in the 31 this year. Or Kim and Haley, whoever. I think it's Justin. Larson's behind Byron right now, passing the 14. That's Briscoe. And Tyler Reddick's going for the lead right now, trying to pass freaking Kyle Busch on the inside. So far, surprisingly, nobody's wrecked yet. The first few laps of this race. And everybody's freaking, nobody's freaking bumping into each other yet. Still can't believe how small this track is. It's freaking somehow smaller than Martinsville, apparently. And there's Larson passing William Byron. I like that paint scheme on Byron's car. Haley's trying to pass Kyle Busch. Justin Haley, that's who it was. And of course, now they're thinking have douchebag Logano behind Haley. It is not going to take long for freaking Reddick to start lapping people at this place. It's that small of a track. It's like freaking Martinsville, but smaller somehow. They have 14 laps in this race already. Holy crap! Like I said, freaking this how small this place is, they're going to be ticking off laps freaking left and right really quickly. Hell, they're freaking always starting to catch the back of the end of the field already. Bubba Wallace is the last place car. That sucks. This messaging your friend on Discord. These freaking bots, man. Screw off, bot. Hate those things. Reddick's about to lap Bubba Wallace. And they're always starting to stack up now because they're catching up these people. Reddick's about to freaking lap Hamlin, which he did. And now he's going after Truex, and this is where freaking people up, and they're stacking up major freaking lead. Holy shit. This is where they're going to start wrecking. Because they are stacking up like mad. This is going to be the first one to get pile driven into the wall like freaking Kurt Busch was earlier. Ha! Fucking Ty Dillon. That's one of the things I did see about that last chance qualifier, by the way. It was just Ty Dillon just wrecking every motherfucker out there. This Suarez just bumping on freaking Larson. Freaking. Don't wreck Larson or Byron in the chase. Preferably freaking Chase, don't wreck. Where is he, by the way? Still freaking in the back part of the field. Reddick is going to be lapping Truex here in a minute. As soon as he can catch him. They're almost 30 laps into this race already. 27 laps, I think. Kyle Busch coming after Hendricks. I mean, Reddick. Why the fuck am I keep saying Hendricks? I don't know. Freaking thinking about that freaking Black Ops 3 character. Reddick is trying to get past freaking Denny Hamlin now because freaking that Hamlin passed him and got his lap back. I can only imagine the freaking online races of this freaking small ass track are probably fun. Probably wreck fests too. Almost 40 laps completed already. Jeez Louise. And we're on a commercial break. I apologize. I have a bit of a cold. Freaking showing a commercial for a freaking tractor company. Tony Stewart said he just drove over freaking a bunch of logs that this one dude was carrying. And now they're showing a bunch of freaking trophies. Mahindra tractors. Never heard of them. They show the same Limu Emu commercial freaking so many times it's ridiculous. Liberty Mutual, whatever the heck it is. Sorry, just sent a message to a friend on Discord. I never tried Coke Zero. I wonder if it's any good. I had Subways the other day though with my girlfriend when we were hanging out. I'm basic. I don't know why people like some of the crap that they like on themselves. No, not that we can be a jerk or anything, but I'll stick with my ham, American cheese, and mayo. Sometimes toasted, sometimes not. Freaking sub any day of the week. I'm hungry, but I don't want to. I can't really freaking leave because I'm by myself here because Tyler Reddick is still in the lead, amazingly. Now Logano's in third. Great. Kyle Busch is beating the crap out of whoever his bumper that is that's in front of him. We're 47 laps in, and so far, amazingly, nobody's freaking wrecked. I am amazed, guys. Pretty sure that's Chase's spot at Kuchar, but next time, man. Here's a gaggle of cars. Bubba Wallace and Truex, Logano, or Haley and Larson. And Bubba's apparently smoking for some reason. There's Chase Briscoe on the inside of Larson. Probably about to take the position away. And he does. Move Briscoe up to 1, 2, 3, 5th. And the Chase Briscoe fans watching this are probably happy about that. Meanwhile, my dude's freaking all the way down, like towards the back part of the field, and Larson's the only freaking guy in Hendrick's team that's freaking doing anything right now. Well, that and Byron. Kinda. I would not be surprised if at the end of this race, freaking that's when the wrecks start happening. Like towards it when it gets closer, that's when everybody's going to start freaking dive bombing and wrecking each other, and that's going to be freaking awesome. and hilarious at the same time. Oh, whoa, freaking Stenhouse got wrecked by somebody. Who freaking spun out Ricky Stenhouse? It's weird seeing Slim Jim on a car, too. And Food Lions. Oh, apparently it must have been Denny Hamlin. And Denny Hamlin has damage, and he's taking his wrecked car apparently to the infield. First caution of the day, freaking Ricky Wreckhouse Jr. gets freaking wrecked by Denny Hamlin. And Denny Hamlin gets taken out at the same time. Sucks to suck, Hamlin! Oh, apparently freaking it wasn't Hamlin who took him out, but still. Hamlin apparently had like some kind of issue or something. Freaking Stenhouse just wrecked himself. Either way, still sucks to suck. Any Denny Hamlin fans who watch this, please don't leave freaking comments in the comment section on this. Freaking, I just don't like Hamlin. Okay. First caution of the race, and we're right back to a commercial break. Great. I'm just checking something. Just had to check something. They were just showing an Advanced Auto Parts commercial. Now they're showing a Popeyes commercial, and like I always said, KFC is better than Popeyes. But if you like Popeyes, good for you. I'll stick with KFC, even though I'm still mad they got rid of their potato wedges. But at least they still got their freaking popcorn chicken, which is awesome. Book of Boba Fett commercials going on right now. Cad Bane, freaking I remember you from Clone Wars. And apparently Ahsoka's going to be in it. It's weird seeing Ahsoka with a design from freaking Rebels in a live action show. It's weird but cool at the same time. Now they're showing a Busch Light commercial. I don't drink that crap. I'm looking forward to the Daytona 500. That's on the Sunday before Tuesday the Witch Queen comes out, the next Destiny 2 expansion, which I am going to be playing a lot of, and I'm going to be freaking uploading a lot of videos from that. Probably going to be doing videos from of the campaign, cutscenes, all that shit. So look forward to that. Don't mind me, I'm just grabbing a few more of my cars. This is one of my favorite throwback ones, but William Byron's Days of Thunder throwback one. I wanted the freaking Kyle Larson one, freaking he driving the 42 and he had freaking Cole Trickle's paint scheme on there. I wanted that freaking car, but they didn't make a die cast of it, and I'm pissed off that they didn't. Here's a car Junior almost won an iRace with, during the whole freaking when the Outbreak first started and they had to do iRaces. He almost won with this car. Maybe they made a maybe they did a die cast of it. Here's another car Junior drove when he ran in the Xfinity Series recently. I like a lot. Dale Jr. was my childhood freaking driver, by the way. And here's Junior's throwback he did in the Cup Series to his freaking Busch Series car. It's on the old freaking AC Delco paint scheme and everything. I apologize in advance, freaking my camera on this laptop sucks. Here's the Jimmy Johnson throwback cars that Bowman and Chase did before. I like these cars. That's why I wanted them. Got them off of freaking eBay. And here's the car Junior won Daytona once with, when Austin Dillon went flying to the fence. What happened to Briscoe? What happened to Reddick? Hang on. I'm muting my mic so I can actually hear what they're saying. So apparently something happened to Briscoe, and now it's happened to Reddick, who was the freaking leader of the race. Apparently, how the freaking these cars are operating and everything, where the I think they said it was like the engine or something. It's in the freaking where the axle is and everything or something like that, and freaking some transmission. I guess something happened with both Briscoe and Reddick. And now their cars are pretty much inoperable, which sucks because Reddick probably had this race in the bag. But who knows? Also, who remembers this freaking car right here? The Dark Knight Rises one that Junior won at Michigan with. I watched when that race happened. Still one of my favorite cars. And now we're back on the green. Amazingly, these guys aren't wrecking each other yet. 3 wide. There's Chase. And there's Byron. And there's Larson. All 3 of the guys I'm rooting for in this race. Come on, Chase. Why the frick is Kyle Busch out in the lead? Screw off, Busch. All the Kyle Busch fans are probably going to freaking be hating me for this after this, and I do not give a shit. This Christopher Bell just passed freaking Suarez. Now Austin Dillon's on the inside of him. I hate having a cold. Denny Hamlin and Chase Briscoe having a talk. Denny Hamlin has to watch as his car, if one of his cars is still freaking out on the track, and he can see how that goes for him. Anybody but freaking Logano and Kyle Busch. I don't care who wins. If Chase, Larson, and Byron be preferred, but anybody but these two douchebags are in first and second right now. And Harvick. Please take out Kyle Busch, Logano. What the fuck? Somebody took out Chase. I guess that's what I get for talking shit. Well, I didn't really take him out, they just spun him. But still, who the fuck spun out Chase? Oh, he lost it going into one of the turns after getting bumped by freaking Ryan Blaney. They didn't say it was going to take a more freaking skill to drive these cars this time around. How these new ones are built. And on the short track, it'll definitely show. Especially if you lock up the brakes really hard, then you're going for a freaking ride. Hopefully the damage on the car from hitting the wall a bit freaking isn't too bad. Because freaking they don't have a pit road on this track. Kinda. They do, but they don't at the same time. The fact that they're freaking even thinking about freaking making a mobile World of Warcraft later game is freaking stupid as hell. Anybody who still freaking plays World of Warcraft, they don't freaking. I get you guys are playing the game that you like and have fun playing somehow, even with all the shit that's going on with that game. But freaking, I don't. You guys are freaking troopers because you would never see me freaking playing that game. At least not in its current state, anyway. I like that paint scheme on the 3 car. Just going through the turns, locks it up, loses it, and smack. You've wrecked the car worse at other places, Chase. I just really hope Logano and Kyle Busch don't win this race. And Harvick. But mainly the two fuckers that are in freaking first and second. Oh yeah, you can choose if you want to be inside and outside on this in NASCAR now. I grew up watching this crap since the early 2000s, and they changed this shit so much. It's ridiculous. I can't wait for the Daytona 500. Hopefully Chase wins it this year. Sorry about the freaking loud ass truck that just drove by the house, by the way. And they're going back to green flag, and green flag's back. Justin Haley, if you want to be one of my favorite drivers, take out those douchebags in first and second. Please. I wonder how much the tickets for this race cost people. I'm amazed that nobody's freaking wrecking each other yet. One sec. I apologize about that. There was freaking some dude with a radio blasting outside, and I'm really hoping this thing didn't pick up on it because that's going to probably give me a copyright claim. And I don't need that shit. There's Suarez again. And Cole Custer's trying to get past Suarez. And here comes Chase trying to get past Custer. Oh, Allmendinger's driving the 16 in the Cup Series. $74 laps out of freaking 150. We're almost halfway already. Freaking Logano just gave Kyle Busch a freaking shot. Whoa! And freaking Haley almost wrecked Kyle Busch. I was about to say, pretty sure that was like the halfway point, and now they're taking a freaking break. Freaking Logano freaking almost wrecked Kyle Busch. That would have been funny. And then Haley almost wrecked Kyle Busch. Is that stupid fire alarm again? Oh, it's a Goodyear commercial. It's kind of hard for me to describe this kind of commercial, but if anybody watching the actual race sees this commercial, know what I'm talking about. And now it's on a Subway's commercial again. I'll be right back. I turned the TV down a bit even further now, if I can, just in case. I'll be right back. I won't be long. Just enjoy looking at my freaking Halo post in the meantime and hear my Discord notifications go off. I'll be back. I'm back. I got popcorn, and apparently there's a musical freaking thing going on. Oh, it's Ice Cube. I'm surprised he even still is doing music. Like I said, I got popcorn. Probably not a good idea to show a camera shot of those girls. Not even really paying attention to the freaking what's going on. Those people are having fun. I would really like to know, have the volume up right now so I can hear this. But I don't freaking want to get a copyright strike. I'm here on my mic, but I want to for a bit. I want to actually hear what he's singing. It won't be long. And I'm back. I just wanted to hear what he was actually singing. And completely honest, I don't really care. If people like watching this, like freaking Ice Cube, that's your thing. I just don't really care. I like the movies he's in, though. It's been all right so far, dude. They've only had like one caution, and people basically haven't wrecked each other like at all, except for like one caution. Well, two actually, but there's only been two cautions. But other than that, it's actually been an all right race. It's been good. Like, the first caution was freaking when Ricky Stenhouse got spun up because he spun himself out, and then freaking um, Denny Hamlin had issues along with Chase Briscoe and Tyler Reddick, and then freaking Chase got freaking wrecked. I'm just hoping he'll be able to bounce back. Hopefully he'll bounce back. But this race ain't over yet. I'm just doing something. Don't mind me. No offense, Ice Cube, but can we just move along from your concert? Just get back to the race, please. I would just really want to watch the race. I didn't mind the Pitbull concert freaking at the beginning, but freaking honestly don't see the point of having a freaking another concert in the middle of a freaking race. Just saying. And now I'm on a commercial, and I think the freaking concert's over with. Because this is Vance Auto Parts commercial again. I'll show you another Liberty Mutual commercial, but this time is the guy that does the DJ one, has the dude just randomly freaking slides in from off screen on the left. And now they're showing some weird like freaking commercial freaking for dude shaving some shit. Hey Ram, how's your day been, dude? Mine was freaking crazy. Freaking, it was busy as hell at work today, and now I'm freaking just, I missed the other things that happened today involving NASCAR. I'm just happy that at least I'm watching the main thing. Also, here's that weird freaking burger that I saw in McDonald's DoorDash sites. That freaking weird like Big Mac or whatever. It freaking has like freaking chicken nuggets and like barbecue sauce on it. Yeah, I'm freaking more than ready freaking for the Halo TV series, man. I've been looking forward to it for freaking forever, man. That's cool. I bet you probably have to pay like a small fortune for that Burger King though, because that shit's expensive as fuck. They pay like freaking $25 for two freaking Impossible Whoppers on DoorDash. It's freaking ridiculous, man. I got hungry while I was watching the race, so I made some popcorn. But man, I hope that Burger King is good, man. Because freaking, I don't even want to know how much it probably was. Because Burger King is ridiculously expensive. Oh, that's good. I like the Impossible Whopper. It's basically like a what I forget what it's called, but it's basically a burger that it's not really a burger. It's made with something else, but it's actually really freaking good. Surprisingly. I've been looking forward to NASCAR coming back for freaking months, man. People have football. I have NASCAR and wrestling. I never was a fan of kettle corn. I'll stick to this freaking stuff for the stuff you get in movie theaters. I like my buttered popcorn. I also like Cracker Jacks, but that stuff is freaking gets stuck in your teeth and gets all kind of jacked up in there. I bet nobody who watches this knows what freaking Cracker Jacks is, Ram. I'm interested in trying it too, but I'm not keeping my hopes. I'm not, expecting it to be freaking really all that great. Hopefully it's not ass, but at the same time, freaking, I just hope that it's decent at least. And I'm still mad at KFC for getting rid of their potato wedges. Like, what the fuck, KFC? And I might be almost 30 years old, but I feel freaking old considering the fact that I grew up watching guys like Tony Stewart and Clint Boyer, who's in the booth right now, when they were in their prime and when they were racing. And now they're retired and freaking in the booth. It's like, what the frig happened? And I don't know about you, Red, but I love freaking KFC's popcorn chicken. That shit is awesome. Yeah, I remember those too. I love that stuff. I just freaking don't really eat it that much, if at all, anymore, because, like I said, that stuff gets stuck in your teeth and gets all jacked up in there. So I'm drunk and high on some shit, freaking jerk off outside my house. Sounds like somebody was just freaking throwing up outside. Yeah, that's understandable. Because you do that weightlifting stuff and you're freaking. And that's good. And you like to stay freaking fit. And you like to freaking have that body of like a Terminator or some shit. Like you would probably like my buddy from high school, Utah. I think, and he does weightlifting a lot. And he freaking does like competitions and shit. And freaking some of the pictures I've seen of him on Facebook, he is freaking jacked as fuck. I'm amazed you made that 3 wide pass there, Larson. On a track this small, that is freaking ballsy. I'd like to get into weightlifting and stuff, and maybe freaking lose some weight, but freaking it's hard because I freaking have hardly any time, if any, freaking to do anything. And I don't have the money to get to a gym. Especially because of the fact that me and my girlfriend are looking for a place to freaking move into. And that's going to be expensive as shit. Come on, Larson. Freaking, I don't want that douchebag Kyle Busch winning this thing. I'm excited for this weekend, this Wednesday's Dynamite. I can't wait to see who it is that AEW has with a surprise. It's going to be facing Isaiah Cassidy. My bet is for hopefully Keith Lee. Kyle Busch is still in the lead now. I can't see how many laps it is right now. I'd have to look it up. Larson is, I think, gaining on him, but not really, I think. He's not. Kyle Busch isn't getting away from him, but at the same time, he's a bit of a ways away. Sun seems to be setting there in LA right now. I can't wait to see what this place looks like when it's a night race. It's going to be awesome. And now they're finally doing a picture-in-picture thing. AEW does it better. Anybody freaking watches this, if you drink Bush Light, that's freaking fine. Just drink responsibly. Me, I'll stick with my Mike's Hard Lemonades. And I'm going to mention that because they showed that Bush Light commercial again. I just have to do something real quick. I'm just muting myself real quick, sorry. I just had to do something, sorry. Now they're back from the freaking picture thing, but now they're freaking showing some weird like jackpot thing. Apparently, it's for that whole thing. People can win. It's a sweepstakes thing. I guess it has to do with the freaking Super Bowl. And ever since Reddick was taken out of the race because that issue he had earlier, freaking seems like nobody's had anything for Kyle Busch, which freaking sucks. Come on, Larson. Kyle Busch is going to start catching the tail end of the field here shortly, and it's going to get freaking stacked. I'll watch him after I get done watching this, Ram, and I appreciate it. And yeah, sometimes people only ever see like the newer stuff that YouTubers do. They don't see the freaking old stuff. I deleted a lot of all my old stuff. That's why my first video on this channel is basically me returning to YouTube because I was afraid of the whole COPPA thing that happened a couple of years ago. So I ended up jumping the gun, deleted all my old videos. In retrospect, I should have just kept the ones that had like a lot of views on them. But it's whatever. Fucking COPPA, man. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunately the sad thing with YouTube. People who do that whole drama bullshit can get their views, while the rest of us freaking don't get shit. Unless you're me and you freaking rage about freaking Brock Lesnar winning a Royal Rumble. But yeah. Also, what the frig happened to Brian Blaney? He had a freaking problem. He's apparently in the pit road or whatever it is that's in the infield of the track. This is like only like the third caution of the race besides the break one that they did. Oh damn! Daniel Suarez putting freaking Blaney in the freaking wall. No, that's not Suarez. That's Eric Jones. My bad. Never mind. Eric Jones and Daniel Suarez have the same looking car. That's why I got them confused. One sec. I have to get up and see how many laps this is. 34 laps left in this freaking race. That's how small this track is. They are just ticking laps off freaking left and right. They're crazy, like I've been saying early on. But it's getting closer towards the end, so people are probably going to start wrecking each other. And that's when the people on actually have full-fledged NASCAR YouTube channels are probably going to be bitching. Because God forbid a race has freaking wrecks. And there's probably going to be a lot of freaking people who know these people on YouTube that watches NASCAR races making for their thing, freaking that are probably going to be pissed off at me for saying that. Oh snap. Looks like something from one of the cars fell off. I know it might just be me, but honestly, I don't get why people are complaining about where the number placement and everything is. I honestly like how the new cars look. Some more than others, because I'm one of those people that likes, depending on what the paint scheme is, how I freaking tell if I like a car, how it looks or not. It doesn't really bother me about where the numbers are, personally. And for Christ's sake, I freaking watch IROC races. When freaking anybody who watches this, if you know what I'm talking about. Nobody complained about those numbers being on a different spot than normal race cars. $35 laps left in this thing. We have freaking douchebag 1, douchebag 2, and first two spots, and we got Larson and Byron, then Haley, then Austin Dillon, then Eric Jones, Christopher Bell, Chase, douchebag number 3, freaking Cole Custer, Armandinga, Suarez, McDowell, Harrison Burton, Truex, and Blaney and Stenhouse in the back. And if you're wondering who douchebag number 3 is, it's Kevin Harvick. Fuck that guy. Any of you Kevin Harvick fanboys that comes by my freaking channel and talk shit because I said that, freaking, you can just piss off. They're going to be going back on the green here soon. And we are back underway. Logano and freaking Kyle Busch are beating and banging. Here comes Larson. Please take each other out, Logano. Please. I would laugh. Oh, freaking Haley almost spun out Larson, and Haley got put into the wall by Larson. Rest in peace, Cameron Haley. Or Justin Haley. Whatever the fuck his name is. Fuck. That's the thing. Oh, damn. Haley's car is freaking totaled. Freaking front left. Front left tire just got, and freaking whole part of it, that whole section of his nose got destroyed. And Byron pushed him and freaking shoved him in there. Freaking that. Then he started beating and banging on Larson. Next thing you know, Larson just shoved Haley right down in there, right in that concrete wall. Bam. Like I said, that's a concrete wall. It's not a safe barrier like it is on the outside wall. So that wall freaking destroyed Cameron Haley's left front of his top car. Bam! Rest in peace, Cameron Haley. Justin Haley's car. Fucking A. Why do I keep calling him Cameron Haley? Fuck. It's Justin Haley. Lone Wolf. Shit. That car is freaking annihilated. Literally. And he is pissed off probably at Kyle Larson. Watch you back in Daytona in a week or two, Larson. That dog movie looks like it might be neat. Sorry, I heard something weird outside. Why does that yellow car in this freaking eBay Motors commercial look like a freaking emu car? I'd still like to know why the Angry Birds were assaulting these people's houses, this freaking couple's house in this commercial. It was a Geico commercial, by the way. I wonder how long that flame's going to be lit. Probably till after the race is over. We have Larson and Logano on the front. Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch behind them. We're about to be going right back to green here in a minute. And we are back on the green, and we are freaking have only oh, maybe not. Never mind. Sorry. I thought we were going back to green. My bad. I still like this poster. And I also freaking like this freaking Nerf gun and this freaking Halloween toy. Yeah, like I got this from Walmart, this from Amazon. It was still somewhat cheap. And now we're back on the green. While I'm freaking showing off my freaking shit, of course. Or maybe not. Yep. Also, I got freaking Boom Go Halo pistol. Just wanted to show that real quick. Oops, somebody just bounced off the wall there. Amazingly, nobody wrecked there again. 37 laps left in the race. Because green flag laps are the only ones that count. Caution laps do not. Everybody's single file for the most part, except for like Chase and Cole Custer, Custer's trying to pass Chase right now, and he did. And now freaking Allmendinger's trying to pass Chase, and also Harvick. Chase is falling back, which sucks. 20 something laps left. Logano's in the lead. Larson's in second, and then Kyle Busch is trying to pass Larson. Larson got loose there a bit. Freaking Kyle Busch is just banging on freaking Larson right now. And now Kyle Busch has passed Larson. Yep, and here comes the freaking 3 car. Logano is way the hell out there. One sec. Sorry about that. Had to do something. Sorry. Now, 1 second. I have to see how many laps left in this race. 14 laps ago. Logano and Kyle Busch are first and second again. Logano being the one at first, Kyle Busch being behind him. And I really don't want one of these two jackoffs to win. Sorry. I will laugh if Kyle Busch takes out Logano. Because these two have history. I remember one time Logano got into Kyle Busch, I think it was like Vegas. I think Kyle got freaking wrecked by Logano. I think Kyle went after Logano and just straight up punched him in the face. And that was my Nerf gun. Take each other out, Kyle Busch. I want to freaking see that happen, please. Especially as we only have like 9 laps left in this GD race. Hard to believe this has been going for only like almost 2 hours. Come on. I want to see something freaking happen. Seven laps left. How are these guys both so far away from everybody? There's a moped outside my house. And there's a loud ass freaking moped too. Jesus Louises. 4 laps left. Now this is catching lap traffic. This is when it's going to get interesting. And unless something happens, and I think Logano has his. Yep, and fucking Joey Logano won. And there was a freaking crash with Truex and freaking Michael McDowell. Thinking after the race was over. And there's that guy with the moped again. Jack off. But yeah. Logano won the race. I freaking don't like it, but it's whatever. I thought it was an alright race. I expected a lot more crashes, though. But, it's whatever. I don't know if I'll do a live reaction with a 500 or not. Maybe, maybe not. All I know is that I'm going to be doing a live reaction of this Wednesday's Dynamite. Till then, I will see you guys all later. Peace.